High above the rugged peaks of the Rocky Mountains, where the clouds hang low and the winds howl like ancient wolves, a storm was gathering. Rain lashed the trees, lightning danced across the sky, and thunder rolled down the valleys like the roar of giants. Among the cliffs stood a solitary pine, tall and defiant. Nestled high in its branches, a nest cradled three eaglets, sheltered beneath their mother's wings. They were still too young to fly, their feathers soft, their eyes wide with wonder and fear. But fate, like the storm, is often merciless. A monstrous gust ripped through the trees, rattling the forest. The nest trembled, and then with a heart-wrenching crack, tipped. One eaglet, smaller than the rest, was flung into the air, spinning helplessly as it fell through the storm. The eaglet hit the slope hard, tumbled through brush and mud, and finally came to a stop beneath a dense canopy of trees. The world was silent now, save for the distant thunder. The eaglet chirped, a soft, pitiful sound, but there was no reply. Its body was sore, wings trembling. It looked up, instinctively searching for the sky, for its mother, for the warmth of the nest. But all it saw were branches and shadows. It was alone, cold, and utterly lost. The days that followed were harsh. Hunger gnawed at its belly. Rain soaked its feathers. It stumbled through the underbrush, its tiny claws snagging on roots and rocks. A family of ground birds eyed it warily from a distance, but offered no help. A passing fox sniffed curiously, then moved on. Even the sparrows, once so cheerful in the trees, avoided the strange creature that did not belong. The eaglet tried to climb, tried to fly, tried to call out, but it fell again and again, scraping its wings, bruising its body. The forest was indifferent, and indifference, the eaglet learned, can hurt more than cruelty. One crisp morning, the eaglet stumbled upon a rocky outcrop where a group of young hawks were perched, laughing and preening. Their wings were strong, their eyes sharp. The eaglet approached, hope fluttering in his chest. But the hawks narrowed their eyes. One sneered, "What are you supposed to be? That beak? Those wings? You're a joke." Another added, "You're not one of us. You'll never fly like we do." Laughter echoed as the eaglet turned away, heart aching. Its wings dragged in the dirt. Its head hung low. That night, beneath a withered log, it cried silent tears into the cold earth. The stars blinked down like distant fires, and in the stillness of the night, the wind stirred the leaves, whispering secrets as old as the mountains themselves. "You were not made for the ground," it seemed to say. "You were born to rise. The sky remembers you." The eaglet stirred. Something within, small, flickering, refused to die. Not strength, not yet, but resolve. The very next day, the eaglet climbed onto a rock and spread its wings. It leapt, it and crashed, again and again. But each fall taught a lesson: how to twist, how to land, how to catch the breeze. Each scrape, each bruise became a teacher. No voice guided it, no wings shielded it, only the wind and willpower. As days turned into weeks, the eaglet grew. Its wings grew sturdier, its gaze more focused. It began to recognize the feel of the wind, the shift of air under its feathers. One golden morning, the eaglet stood atop the highest rock it could find. Below stretched the vast forest, above glimmered an endless sky. It took a breath. It remembered the falls, the pain, the laughter of the hawks, the loneliness. And then it leapt. The wind caught it. It dipped, teetered, nearly fell, then steadied. Its wings beat once, twice, and then it soared. Not gracefully, not perfectly, but gloriously. From above, the world was different. The eaglet, now becoming an eagle, saw the cliffs where it had been born, the forest where it had crawled, the places it had cried. It saw how far it had come. It wasn't surviving anymore. It was flying. And with every beat of its wings, it carved a message into the sky. You may fall, you may break, but you are not meant to stay down. The eagle now flew with confidence, strength surging through every feather. It passed over the ledge where the young hawk still perched. They looked up, eyes wide, silent. The eagle did not gloat, did not taunt. It simply flew higher, because real strength does not seek revenge. It seeks freedom. And in that moment, the eagle knew. Sometimes life won't help you, but that doesn't mean you're helpless. So if you feel lost, abandoned, forgotten, think of the eaglet. It had no one, no help, no guide, but it had something greater, the courage to keep trying. And that was enough. Don't give up. Your wings are waiting. Your sky still remembers you.